soggy place behind. When can I leave this soggy place behind? When can I leave this soggy place behind?
Looks like I may have to find a different investigation.
When can I leave this soggy place behind?
Time to go.
You've been, Tainari? That's...
Shh! Keep your voice down.
Tainari? Am I going to tell Tainari?
What happened?
Okay. You just have a small
Really?
No can do.
Oh...
Hey, let me...
I don't know. It's different from after I got it.
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Traveler, Paimon.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how is my son?
I gave him some antipyretics. I told him that he would feel his symptoms for...
What do we do?
If memories serve, a small number they're expensive, and I'll ask the caravans. Go find...
All right.
Contaminated region, huh? Why, you two are also here?
Yep. Is it a new withering zone?
Doesn't seem like one. Whether you look at scale, internal conditions, or resultant effects, they're completely different. The only thing they...
We feel the same way.
All right. There's no time to waste.
How many Rupa Shavaha mushrooms do I need to sell before I can buy a proper in town?
Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grass. Do you have any?
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watcher, but we've been closed for the past few days.
Closed? Now that's odd. It's my first time hearing you say something like that.
It's a long story. Some of they were mechanical parts that we got from our caravans. All the merchants talked it over.
I don't get it. Raising prices won't solve it.
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's not that we asked around and we can't keep waiting out here.
So the bandit hid in the... How many people were there?
That crook came
No
even if I tell you, you might...
What the heck?
to be honest, it came out of nowhere. We were all shocked.
I see. If we help...
Oh, but if, not only that, but you'll become one of our...
Enough.
Maybe one, if you're interested.
All right. We'll go and have a...
It's hurting again. After the goods were... It turns out that many... However, a caravan carrying a large... Whatever the case.
I heard from the caravan. We don't normally see it. It only shows up when the...
You haven't tried capture...
We have, but it... However, it apparently lives... Once its stash grows...
That mechanical crap. 10 of us might... Didn't the academia ban... Our salaries even got slashed because of it. Who would have thought that that robber wasn't a human, but it...
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
How are things? Did you...
We learned of its behavior. Assuming normal if I were its own, but it only goes after...
Right.
So...
Do you have any more
Yes, I still... Oh, are you planning to...
Under constant external condition. Here's what we know, so if we have... well...
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back, the caravans will reward you generously.
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. I may have other uses for it later. We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall for it.
Oh, yeah. No.
I'll have to decline. Once it appears, capture it.
Don't worry.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely stolen...
Then let's get to it. We'll finally capture that criminal crab.
Okay. Well, this sumpter beast isn't familiar with a...
The sumpter beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Huh? Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew disheartened after their goods were stolen, so they probably didn't feed their animals as scheduled. Let's give it something to eat.
All right, it's moving again. Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking about? It's charging straight at us!
It looks strong. Be careful.
Out of the frying pan, into the... I'm going in! Eat this!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds...
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan-robbing crab! Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill it! Why are you stealing so many mechanical parts?
It doesn't... I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objection? You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts.
It reacted!
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple programmed response.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the contaminated region?
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding perimeter, so it would be difficult to conduct a thorough search. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own. So to be absolutely safe, it would be best to have a guide lead the way.
Paimon gets it now. Does the scuttler understand what you're saying?
It doesn't have to. As long I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us.
It seems to be
Listen to me. Wait for... We'll be back soon. I'm not sure, but our priorities... We should return. But before we do, we need to set up a few traps. Can't have that crab escaping.
Oh! Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can repay you. Wait, didn't you want to purchase Vasanti grass? Don't worry about the price. They're on the house. How many do you need?
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some more.
No need. I've already received your reward from you.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts? They aren't worth much compared to this merchandise.
But those parts are very... I retrieved the... Oh, and before...
Noted.
Let's return to the village. The early...
Watch out for the
Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Oh, okay.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing a lot better, and his temperature is returning to normal. That's wonderful! Oh yeah, he asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you. Can I ask what happened?
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear I asked you to?
Of course I did! Are you going somewhere?
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its size, we will likely have to stay overnight. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Many things. Deal with problems.
That's right! Alright. Then, Master, Traveler, Paimon...
We'll be alright. You put too much... Let's return and find... Keep up! Enshroud! Can't see?
Leave it all to me. You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud. Huh. Can't see.
Price this on the size. As a durable made wood.
I hear everything. One with the forest. God. Let's nip that in the bud. Keep up.
Let's spark things up.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Enshroud.
Just like we rehearsed.
Time to go. Time to go. Follow the wind. The wind knows me. One with nature. The wind knows me.
We're here. This should be... Huh? Did it secretly scuttle away?
You honored our agreement. As such, glad you're sad. Would
Time to go.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it definitely looks different from... It's like...
Do you feel unwell? Good. It's as I...
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a... My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formally known as the Sumer. They're sensitive to ley lines. From the looks of things,
You're saying the contamination...
I can't confirm that. Let's take another look around.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time! The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley. Some animals,
Leaky lid.
like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, this equilibrium. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However,
Then why are we...
I'm not sure why. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. That's about it for the investigation. Environment, no wind. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. The purification device, if we want to permanently eradicate, that's right.
Huh? The mechanical
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has... Get rid of them quickly.
Fine. One with nature.
Whew! That's all of them! Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up! The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Help! Help!
Off we go!
Teamwork is strength!
Into the wind.
As one with wind and cloud! Let's light it up!
Boba, get the...
The wind knows me.
Spare me.
Hey! Are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
Don't worry, we took care...
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? It heard you shouting for help!
It's fake. Do you know? No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms. Those things should be annihilated!
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal. So you think you did a good job and want to...
It's so hard to understand.
All right, regardless of what you're thinking, that's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any... Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going... And also, how do you feel...
Okay, it definitely doesn't
It seems like it possesses limited understanding. Help others to get parts. That's probably it. It's getting late. Hey, over here. Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up.
Into the wind.
Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks
Oh. Any...
this place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of
You're not wrong. Rainforests are very... For the next tasks at hand...
Leave it to Paimon.
I'm not expecting... That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is...
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants. Paimon also saw wild...
Those were probably dead-leaf butterflies. They camouflage... My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go... Oh, you found some already.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants...
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative... that is...
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on...
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't It's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so poisonous insects don't... Have a good night.
It's been a while since we... This feels like when we just started adventure.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I specially used 2 of my homemade incenses. Don't worry. Speaking of which, it was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know. So you can tell, a ley line effluent. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. Topics related to mechanical... They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to... However, in their pursuit, the irony is... I'm interested in the topic of mechanics. It's just my personal... My ancestors and the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The blood of my... So to me, all life is important. Life is not an... By placing yourself above other life... Really? Coffee? Did you prepare this for... All right. Seeing that you're not planning on using it. All right. Suit you. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon's... Really? Don't!
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Me too.
Is there something we...
Extinguish our fire. Also,
Got it! Paimon will take care...
All right. Let's... All right. It's about time to... The effects of the lake... Try to conserve... As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
I'm going in! Fate is upon you.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come.
Hey, yeah! Booba, get the...
Into the wind.
Shadows of fate. Nice and spicy. Let's light it up. Everybody stand.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Off we go.
The wind knows it.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is trim! Decided by destiny! At the frying pan!
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Upon closer inspection, ley line energies are also strong. Ready yourselves. Huh? Huh? Keep up.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. Who made this place? They're rare.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Adventure time. Get out of here. Let me scribe. Booba, get them.
Into the wind.
Enshroud!
wind knows me. Time to go.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms. Ha! Keep up.
What is this?
Leyline energy. This device. It's extracting energy. Who in the...
That's terrible! We have to stop it!
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if...
Wait! You're also vulnerable! We're staying!
Then let's look for it together. If there is no
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us!
Ha! Hoo! Ha! Hoo!
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Why aren't you saying anything?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. Almost forgot about you.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room, the file room will definitely give us... Keep up.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is. The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too...
Tape?
Yes, the Spontama created a device. However...
Come on, let's...
Hold on. Let me figure out how to play the tape. It goes in there.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here in a Oh? You're also quite... Listen up, Kakata. I'll use mechanical inspiration from the... When you can understand... It's fine.
Karkata is the mechanical crab. And that researcher named Abatui?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui.
Junior researcher?
Yeah?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering... Doesn't Abatui look older than...
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago.
Oh!
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while...
written on it.
That's quite the time gap. I wonder what...
It's rare that you malfunction because of... Seems that making coffee... All right. Water entered the chela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Aren't the bunch at the Academia... Too bad it was just a dream. Never mind. I should
After Abatui left the Academia, I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on research.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad...
Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed. There's also an...
Maybe Karkata helped him with sorting.
It's hard to say. These are the last 2 tape recordings. Let's watch them.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous. I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source from now on. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped and saved, the more I have wouldn't last for long. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know what's driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited responses based on preset commands or keywords. Karkata, I wish you could speak to me, even just once. Yes, you cannot understand me, so you cannot answer me either. It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. Life goes on, and This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus... Of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata, come help me. Strange. I feel weak. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll go... Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't understand what I'm saying. In the end, it's just like the Academia said. Mechanical life forms only... I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you into a true mechanical life form.
I see. So the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor. This eventually resulted in severe damage to the ley lines.
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Karkata go haywire like the other machines?
Because Karkata, structures similar to living organisms, the ability to cry and laugh, and capacity for independent thought. To Abatui, only a machine with these features could be considered a mechanical life form. Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of an experimental product, he would have noticed. Karkata can't speak. And yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, we have a more urgent task at hand. First, let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down. Can't see? More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze. Ha! Cha! Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
I'm going in! Ha! Written in the stars.
Enshroud! I'll uproot you!
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Can't see?
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Delved into destiny.
The wind knows me.
I hear everything! Enshroud!
One with nature.
One with the forest.
Let me scribe.
Nice and spicy.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let's light it up!
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also shut down. Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Karkata. Let's head back.
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its part. It's true that Karkata isn't...
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner, no matter...
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
It's a miracle that it... I'm going to confirm that the Layla... Let them be alone for a while. The leyline extractor has ceased operations. Traces of leyline energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest. Moving on, those affected by the leylines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region, and for symptomatic individuals to find Kale. According to the Academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will be destroyed, and Karkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the leyline energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
But...
Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well, right? Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow. Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the better.
All right. Then let's go back to Catherine. Anyway,
I see. Once the excess this is the stipulation.
is Karkata going? It's already damaged, but Paimon oh, then how about we find Tainari tomorrow and ask him not to do that? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. We'll probably make him mad if we go now, huh? Alright then, how are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Kainari.
Keep your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect. Extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent.
Karkata?
Oh, I thought I told you all to keep your voices low.
You didn't.
Why would I do that?
But
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine. I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place. Anyway, the first... We then buried Abatu... I'm not with the Academia. So what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidya Forest. I have a duty to protect all life in the forest. All life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception. If it exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly abandoned or destroyed.
that's great! Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Karkata as a true living being now?
The possibility exists, is all. It's hard to explain Karkata's efforts to repair Abatui. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed? Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments. What do you think?